And so just let me, I don't know if you know me, my name is Vera. I'm a physiotherapist practicing equine assisted therapy for more than 25 years. I'm from the Czech Republic and currently I'm the HETI president. So I don't know if you want to make small tour that we know each other. If I can ask maybe Uta, you know everybody, Uta, you know is all?
No, I
No.
know Sally and Amy.
If you can just say a few words about yourself and we can continue.
Yeah, I'm a former HETI board member and I had organized the HETI Congress in Taiwan. And now I'm in charge of Equestrian Advertus, which is equestrian for the
Fabulous.
intellectual impaired.
Mm.
So, but at home, I'm now more or less retired. So,
Thank you. It's lovely. It's lovely to have you here. We had Monday, we had a meeting for HETI, like a sport task force. And
yeah,
we would love you to be there. Would you be
yes.
interested to be part of it? Because we want to.
Yeah, of course, of
It's
course.
led by Mariana Grammaticati. It's the Greek trainer that she had. She brought the first para dressage
Yeah.
rider for the past Paralympic Games. So we have quite nice
Yeah, we
engine.
had hoped there would be a Greece rider at these Worlds, but it has not shown up yet.
Yes. So we will send you a link and then you can join us September. It will be lovely if you will be part of it
Yeah,
for the virtual
okay.
part. Yes, thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Yes. So can I ask Sally just to say a few words?
Yep, Sally Francis from Australia. I still do consultancy work with RDA Australia as a national assessor and a coach educator. And I help Pippa Hodge when she comes to Australia to do the horse handling part of the hippotherapy course that she runs in Australia. The last HETI conference I went to was in Budapest. So that's many years ago. I think that was 2003. And I have a commercial riding centre for riders of all abilities, and just retired as a para equestrian coach after Paris.
Thank you.
And I'm here on behalf of Pauline Perry.
Yes, she wrote me yesterday.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you that you came.
Oh,
Amy?
and also because of my involvement with equine facilitated learning in Australia.
Yeah.
I'm an EFL practitioner.
Perfect. Yes, thank you. It's great. Amy?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Amy. I'm in South Korea. I'm an international director of CAS, and I work in Samsung Equestrian team. And I'm a physical therapist. It's a little bit hard for me to speak in English. I haven't using English for so long. So, okay, my short introduction. And
But we understand you very well. Amy, and it's the first time you are here for this meeting? It's the first time?
Yes, for this meeting, yes.
It's lovely because we were just discussing that we miss Korean representative. So here you are. Very good.
Thank you.
So can I ask Rain? You're muted.
I'm muted. Hi, my name is Jill. For some reason, it's
yeah.
come up with my email.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's come up with my email address. So I'm in Queensland. I'm a special needs teacher. I am also an equine assisted learning qualified. I assist down at Arundel Park, riding for disabled. very interested in the Virtus competition, as our riders do quite well over there with Julia Battams. I know her. I'm also volunteering with an equine assisted learning centre just down here in southeast Queensland that are working with the horses to deliver the Australian curriculum, and so that is very, very exciting as well. Lots of other things, but that's probably the thing. Hey.
Busy, motivated ladies. Very good. Donna?
Hi, I'm the
Hello.
Chief Executive of New Zealand Riding for the Disabled. So I'm a qualified RDA coach and have ended up Chief Executive. So we've got 48 groups across New Zealand and over 3,000 riders providing RDA. I've had Sally over a few times to work with my team. We also are interested in Virtus as a pathway for our riders, and I've been talking to our Paralympics New Zealand who apparently are going to be running it. We had one competitor, I understand, went last year. So yeah, and we've been members of HETI for a long time, and we sent our research she presented at Budapest last year. Crikey, time flies. Yeah, that's great to be on board. Thank you.
Thank you. It's lovely. We have so much. Okay, Jojo. Jojo, so it's working for you now?
Can you hear me, Barbara?
Yes, yes.
Nice meeting you. Sorry, because our company just had all the device upgraded to Windows 11 and everything doesn't work.
So,
So sorry. And I'm
so
good now. I'm
just
using my phone now.
just
So
say a few words about you.
okay, yes. Hello everyone, I'm Jojo. I actually work for the Hong Kong Jockey Club, and then I myself is a FEI level 2 equestrian coach and also RDA grade 3 coach. So I have been helping the Hong Kong Jockey Club now into developing the mainland equine industry, as well as the riding for the disabled or equine assisted therapy in the country. So we have recently hosted a conference in the mainland. It's one of the conference that invited over 70 people or a crowd all across the mainland within the industry. So we have also invited Professor Shochuk Akpana joining, from the HETI. So he's the executive committee member from HETI, obviously. And then he also joined us and give us a speech in sharing the what is HETI doing, promoting HETI, and also give the audience the perspective of what everyone is doing across the world, and telling us that we are, the HETI is now doing the vocabulary bank, and also telling us that they are doing more on the systematic approach later on. So we're getting there step by step, but then it was great that we have done something after we have set up the Asia Pacific conference. And I can see Priscilla is here, which she was also supporting in our Hong Kong Jockey Club conference, and it was a huge success.
Thank you. Great.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. So now it's your turn.
My turn?
Yes, yes. Sorry, because I don't see your name on the
I know,
screen.
it doesn't show up. My name is Priscilla Lightsey, and I am a physio, and I started a program here in Beijing. So I am here doing with Hope. Instead of Lucia being here, I am representing Hope here in Beijing. So I work in the United States at a couple of therapeutic riding centers. I teach at at Texas A&M University on equine assisted services. And then I help to run this program here in Beijing. And I just got to see Jojo at the conference recently.
Yeah, we heard that it was perfect, the Congress. We still don't have, Jojo, any, we couldn't share any post because we don't have any
I
photos.
think, yes, we have a lot of photos and we have shared with Professor Sachuk, and he said he is going to write up something and share it to, in the magazines and in his,
Because on the social
meeting.
media, it will be lovely if you had, if you had some post and you tag us or something, or we could.
Oh, actually, we can share you some official photos, but then, we are we are putting up a video. We are making a video.
Yeah.
Yes, and
But
then I can share you some photos internally for now because
it's pity because
Professor
we
said
could
he
have
would like to. Yes.
we could have once you had and any whoever from you organize any events, please share it with us on that we can add it to our calendar. And also we will be very happy to, if you tag HETI, we will be very happy to share it on our social media.
Okay, sure. So
Yeah.
if we share it, we will tag you. Yeah, we can tag you.
Yeah, it will be perfect. Hi, Christine. We don't have Chris here, so it's a bit.
That's okay.
It's okay. Because I was just saying that Kiginu cannot come, and also Kiginu is asking to step away from this position of the chairing this task force or this network because she has really herself, she has health issues and the family has health issues. So she is quite overloaded. So we were just asking if some of the person from this group would like to chair the network. Is someone interested?
Well, we can always give people time to think about it and they can let me know. And if you've any questions about what that would entail, we can send you some details as well. So what we were going to discuss today, have you done introductions for everybody?
Yes, we did.
So I'm Kirsten, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know me. I work in the office. I'm the executive director, and
also, Christine, I just asked Uta to join the sports task force. Okay.
Oh, fab. Brilliant. Yeah, perfect. So we were going to discuss terminology today. So HETI has created a sector map for terminology. So I'm going to share that with you guys, and maybe we can kind of discuss if you think it would be something that could that you could adapt for your country. And then you could send us in the adapted version, or that you could translate as well, because we would love to have as many as possible per country. So the one that I'm showing you is the one for the UK. We also have Greece, France, Finnish, and Czech. I just have to add to the website. So this is kind of what it looks like. And it was just to give a simplified view of what EAS is, because I think for most countries it can be different things, and it can be a bit complicated, like that some things fall under EAS and others don't. So this is kind of what we've come up with. So if you want to have a little look at it there and let me know what you think. So we broke it down into 4 main areas for referral routes, basically, and expected outcomes. And then on line B, we've subdivided it to the types of professions that you may find working alongside equines in these areas. And then we've given just a few examples. It's not an exhaustive list at all of what professions you might find working in a centre. So what do you guys think?
I know after the similar exercise, was there some sort of consultation between the 2 organisations?
Sorry, say that again.
PATH in America did a similar exercise around terminology and classification. Was there been any sort of consultation between them and HETI?
No, no, we didn't have any kind of consultation with PATH or AHA. Now we have sent this map to them for their feedback as well. And we've asked them if they could look at national standards, which is another thing I'll talk to you guys about. But it didn't come back. We weren't really trying to give a definition of terms, really. It's more just a mapping of the sector of what you would find under equine assisted services.
Okay.
Can I speak?
Yeah.
If you got me? Yeah. So in Australia, and I'm looking down at the regulated and unregulated as specifically around the mental health. In Australia, we would find that our psychotherapy, counselling, and behaviour therapy would be regulated. And they would, especially if they're going under our National Disability Insurance Scheme, you have to be very clear around that. I don't know if anyone else in Australia would see that as well. We've just dropped off from our disability insurance people the drama, art and music therapy. They don't want to hear about it.
Okay.
So there's slight nuances around that, and I'm wondering the choice of using regulated and unregulated. And I sort of understand, but around the world, I think it's going to be a little bit confusing because they're going to move into different areas. I don't know.
This Priscilla
just
here.
a thought, just some thoughts.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Priscilla.
Okay, this is Priscilla, but I'm speaking from the US part, not the China part. And I totally hear what you're saying about the regulated and unregulated. I heard you say that you sent it to PATH and AHA and they haven't responded yet. We would maybe call that licensed because like you have to, for psychotherapy, counseling, and some other things, they would go under a license, and that is also regulated. That's just an FYI kind of thing. Here in China, it's not a thing. We don't have it. Mental health, equine facilitated mental health is how we phrase it in the US, and we don't have it here in China yet.
Okay, so it just doesn't exist in China.
Correct.
Okay.
Not yet.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. So the regulated and unregulated thing was actually something that we had many conversations with, because within the terminology task force, we obviously have people from many different countries. And so it was trying to find terms that people kind of understood as like, these are the people qualified to do this job. And they're regulated within whatever associations or bodies within the country. And then these are other people who are trained, but they're not necessarily regulated. So then we had clinical and non-clinical. So it was just kind of, again, we're trying to use these terms particularly work for the UK, but if you were to adapt it for Australia, absolutely you could change the wording that it would make more sense for people in Australia, or again, like that in the US.
Yeah, I think it's, regulated and unregulated means different things for different people. You'd have to be really clear around that. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I'm Sally from Australia. We've got equine facilitated learning, and it's loosely regulated from one person, Elaine Russell, that runs Australian Equine Facilitated Learning. So yeah, it's a little bit muddy waters at this time with EFL.
Okay. And within EFL, is that the equivalent of equine assisted learning? From what does EFL entail? Is probably the best question.
Yeah, the best way.
Yeah.
But practitioners are still able to get insurance through, especially Affinity is the main insurance company that will assist practitioners with insurance for that modality.
Okay. And is that ground-based work then, EAFL, or is it
Yes,
both?
yes, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
ground-based. Okay. That's good.
They're ground-based for level 1, level 2, and written work for level 3.
Okay. And so if you're an EFL coach, you know how to teach writing as well, is it, or
Only if you go
to level 3?
to go to level 3, yeah.
Okay. All right, brilliant. Okay. And within the programs then, would you have people, can they claim through insurance? Can they get access to programs through insurance in your countries, or is it private, everything's private and they just pay out of pocket?
Yeah, yes, they can, but it's becoming more difficult because the NDIS doesn't recognise riding or doing activities with horses
Okay.
as a legitimate activity.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get it under a line item of community social inclusion. That's how people have got around it.
Okay.
But yeah, it is more difficult now.
What about for the Asian countries? Can you access equine assisted services through your insurance, or is everything private, or what way does it work?
No insurance yet for Taiwan.
Say that
No
again,
insurance in
sorry.
Korea either.
No insurance yet for Taiwan.
There's no insurance yet for
So
Taiwan.
private, it's all private.
Okay.
In Korea too.
Okay.
In China as well.
Just a
Okay, interesting. So it's not really a recognized medical intervention then for Asia Pacific regions. Yeah, I think that's probably
unless it's done by a hypnotherapist, a physiotherapist, an occupational therapist that actually have those skills or qualifications in equine assisted learning. Yeah, so that's how they access it. It's not about the horse. The horse is just secondary. It's about the process, and these people choose to do it with the horses. That's for the government funding. Others, and I'm sure Sally will agree, that Australia with the NDIS, there's been an upswing. Well, there was an upswing until recently of many people saying that they were doing equine assisted learning or services or therapy. They were calling them therapists without actually having the correct qualification. So we're getting a bit of a pruning aspect around this at the moment, and it's a good opportunity to sort of solidify what it is that we actually want to happen and how that's going to look. And we use, and you notice Sally was using EFL. We use EFL, we use EAL, we use EAS. There's lots of different language that people use, but it all sort of means the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
So there's no confusion then, like if somebody uses EFL, they understand that it's the same kind of aspect as EAL, or do people get a bit confused between them?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think people do get confused between them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
terminology
sometimes
is
people
always a
just
tricky one.
ultimately want a service, they don't really care what it's called.
Yeah, that's true. So they can just read the description of whatever the provider gives, and then that ticks my box. Happy days.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And in the likes of Australia and New Zealand, is there any kind of registers for practitioners, or no? Okay.
Yeah, there are.
In Australia,
Yeah.
So yeah. So one that's up here in Queensland, and they're attempting to sort of make it Australia wide, is animal assisted therapy. And it's not just horses, it's other animals, and they've put a code of conduct and all the documents around how people should work with how people should work with animals. And they're pretty good with that. And if you are an EAL, EAS, EFL practitioner, these are the sort of things you should cover before you before you can say you do that. Yeah, so they're trying to do this in the Australian context somewhat. I don't know how successful it is. Yeah, but yeah, there is.
And it's more recent that that's been established, really, isn't it?
It is.
Like
Yeah, it is.
last
Most
year, I think.
Oh no, it's couple of
Maybe
years.
maybe the year before. Yeah.
Yeah, because the people who organised it are mainly into. They were sort of. I think it started from dogs, and it's sort of and it's actually it is blossoming, and they're actually a bit of a lobbyist group as well. They're trying to lobby different government departments and work with the NDIS to get some clarity around that for facilitators, service providers. Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
So
Yeah, and
if I was listening,
mindful.
yeah, if I was listening you, Jill, so you think that if you will try to maybe with Sally to complete this template, that it can help you a little bit to sort it out, how is it? It will be lovely. So because Kirstine can send all of you the template.
Yeah, it's
Please
on
do.
the website as well, so that you could
Yeah.
just download it from the website even. But yeah, that would be really helpful to kind of have the different countries.
I think I was translating it actually yesterday for the Czech Republic, and I was chairing the Czech Association for 8 years, and I said, it will be easy, and then suddenly you really need to make you think, because the regulated and non-regulated or clinical, non-clinical professions. But it was interesting for me to sort it out, the thoughts actually how it works.
Yeah. And it's
I
great.
think
It's great to collaborate with other people within your country as well, different organizations, to just kind of make sure that it's not just a solo venture. It's not just my thoughts about it, but it's actually, we're all on the same page about it. So,
but anyway, if anyone will see something that they don't like, they can still always access and say.
Yeah, it can always
I
be
think Amy was raising the hand. She wanted to say something.
Yeah, I have the question about the word regulated and unregulated. What is the unregulated service?
So regulated would mean that it would be part, like that they would have the qualifications that they need to provide the service, but also that they would be part of a regulatory body. So, for example, there might be I'm trying to think of an Irish example. I've completely gone blank. But like there might be a qualifying authority within your country that says you can provide this service because you've got the qualifications and you've registered with us and you meet the criteria.
Then unregulated
Thanks,
is
Donna. And then unregulated would be that they don't come under a body, a regulatory body. So they may have some form of qualification, but it may not be necessarily one that's been accredited by a recognized body or things like that.
So it would be unregulated is not known to HETI organization, something like that.
The sector doesn't really have, or sorry, the map doesn't really have anything to do with HETI regulating anybody. It's more because we don't accredit, we don't regulate, we just give information. So it would be more external, like government bodies that regulate.
It's actually status situation in your country. How is it in your country, in Korea?
In Korea, we have a licensing, not licensing, certifying exam, but there are some certifying bodies are increasing. So it's not like, it's like a national certifying body one, and there is like an educational body. It's different sectors are increasing right now. So we have like a 3 therapy writing instructor certifying organization.
Okay. And is there other practices that would be common in Korea? Like, would you have hippotherapists? Would you have OTs with horses?
The hippotherapy is not recognized at all. So it's just well, I'm a physical therapist practicing hippotherapy, but it's not recognized as hippotherapy, like no insurance or anything.
Okay.
So I also have therapy writing instructor certification in Korea. So it's more instructor license in Korea right now.
Okay.
Only in physical health part.
Okay.
But I don't know. I mean, if I can help you with this, because like in the Czech Republic, we don't have also an insurance for me as a physiotherapist practicing equine-assisted therapy. But we have this association, the National Association, and then there are some actually like regulation rules that only physiotherapists with a specialized course can provide equine-assisted services. So it's not governmental, but it's like done by the National Association. So it's actually like the reality. How is it working now? The sector map is how it works now in your country.
Yeah. Yeah, and so that like that the sector map can be adjusted and changed to fit what works for your country. The other thing that we were going to show you guys, I'm just conscious of time because we all have to go to a different meeting after this, is our national standards. So I'll share that with you guys as well. So our national standards we created just to kind of, again, give people an idea of what to expect in different countries. And we have a template for that on the website, so you can download it. I'll give you an example of one. So, for example, we've asked as well for them to be in both languages, so to give us in Greek or in the normal language and in English. So, for example, this one here gives the information about the country and government and insurance coverage, legal and ethical considerations. So it's just, again, to give an overview of each country and if there are national standards in that country. Some countries don't have them, and we've literally listed like there is no national standards. But it's a really helpful, well, we feel it's a really helpful tool, particularly for people who are trying to set up in equine assisted services, to kind of have an idea of what is available in their country and what they need to look into. And we ask for like extra links to different organizations and things like that. So you can see for the UK, we have the regulations for equine welfare, different planning, health and safety, things like that. So it's just another idea of what we'd love to have, again, for the Asia Pacific region, if you guys would be willing to complete them for your countries as well.
I think if we get this like international information, it will be really good.
Yeah.
We can maybe find some connecting link for the promotion and I think recognition of equine assisted services. This is also one way how it is accepted around the world. And also it helps, I think, other practitioners and providers to orient it, to learn from each other.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think we can still send Kirsten email now with these 2 links.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll send them with the templates.
With the templates, we have templates for both. So it would be lovely if you can submit it.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if you know that we have the library, that if any one of you or your association published any publication in equine assisted services, So you are welcome to add it to our online library.
Yeah. And again, that the library as well is, it's not we're not selling your books. We're literally just advertising them and giving the links to wherever you can buy them. So we're not setting prices or anything like that, because I know for some of the books that are up there at the moment, they're quite expensive. And people are like, "Oh, why are they so expensive?" It's like, I didn't make the price, I promise. It wasn't me. So yeah, it's just a way to kind of, again, give extra resources to different practitioners around the world. Because we're all in it together, so it's nice to be able to share resources and to help each other out. And
it's open to members and non-members, but the
Yeah.
members, we plan to promote their books in the Global Gallop or social networks like that.
Yeah.
So I think
So
it will
the
be
extra bonuses for members.
the connection link. Regarding the communication among this group, I don't know if we already told you that we are working on the mobile app application. So we hope that September, like that after summer, it will be working. So like for this group can be, private communication group, but I think it can help to fast exchange information and context.
So I also saw on the meeting agenda that has to do with finding places where visitors can come to and see other. Yeah. So I've been a bit busy on that. So
Great.
I've actually contacted nearly every single damn Writing for Disabled in Australia.
Oh,
and
you're
have
amazing.
developed up a chart, and it was a really good process to go through. So I've got some of the leading RDAs here that are willing to be, and I've got it on a database, and I'm just sort of fine tuning it to be involved and be willing to have someone give them a call and see if they're coming over and visit them. So I've also spoken to the state officers in all our states, and they're happy to put that information out and to get feedback from those people who want to be on that database. So I'll keep working on that database.
That's amazing.
And I also, I'm very good at cold calling. I don't know why, but I also phoned up the RDA Australia and had a really good conversation with the lady in the office, and that was today. Because as part of me phoning a variety of people, I was getting feedback. And I actually know Christina Wilkins really well, so this might put you into some sort of context. I was getting feedback that it has to do with our regulation or unregulation, that some people are leaving RDAs and they're volunteers. They're leaving because they're not happy with the way the horses are being treated and the sort of and this comes down to Australia being a very big country, and we all went to Pony Club. Therefore, we all know how to do horses. Okay, and that's unfortunately some of the population. You just have to look at what happened with Heath Ryan in last week with his things. So with that, I'm talking with, and you guys will be having Christina, is it next week, doing 5 domains?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've done her course, the 5 domains, and there's a real need for that in Australia. There's a real need for not only the training of the people, but to ensure that this type of work has a social license to operate with that. So I'm really hoping your people will pick up on the on Christina's work. I know I'm going to be getting emails, and Sally, you probably know them better than you know them better than me, from Writing for Disabled Australia. Rethinking this sort of issue here in Australia. So the short thing is I'm getting a database together. And when I reckon it's going to take another 4 to 6 weeks before I get the information back. And then it'll have all the contact details for those people who are happy to have visitors from overseas.
That's absolutely fantastic. Really, really amazing
Yeah, it's
work.
good.
Well done. Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah.
And it's great as well that you're able to connect with all these different centres and just kind of tell them what you're up to. That's brilliant. That's
Yeah,
really
and I've
helpful.
also I've sent through information on HETI. I've sent information through on the 5 domains,
Oh, you're
and I've
amazing.
sent information through on the animal therapies, which is sort of one of our Australian base that I'm involved with. I just think it's time. It's time to really send, because people are saying to me in the offices, the admin offices, we get the emails from HETI, but we're not opening them. So whether they feel that it's high research, if you know what I mean, like is it applicable to them? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, but they don't really see that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very difficult one, because obviously email, like I know for myself, I get so many different emails in the day. So some of them I'm like, yeah, I'll look at that later, and I don't then, but yeah, for us at HETI, it's definitely something that we're looking at, how to be more strategic about reaching to our members. So doing things like our HETI lives, the webinars, our little networks like this. And then we were talking about as well having like the opportunity to do one-to-one meetings with people, that they could like sign up and talk to a board member to whatever, like if they needed advice or they wanted to air a grievance or whatever it is. But we just wanted to make it a more open space for people to connect with each other and with the board. So yeah, but like that, I honestly don't know what to do about emails, because obviously we send our information through email because it's important, and it's on social media as well. But again, that's just we'll scroll up and we'll scroll down. So I think it tends to be a difficulty for all organizations.
I think that the mobile app might help also, but also we opened now like task force for embassy. We will have embassies, HETI embassies around the world. So far, like Jojo is part of it for the Chinese language. We open it in different languages. It's the project at the beginning. So I'm just listening to you, Jill. Do you think that it will help, that it will be like HETI ambassador in Australia? Because there are like these persons will be really officially representing HETI in different parts of the world and conveying the message in the culture way, that it will be understood, because we are so different around.
Yeah, I probably could, because I've just started that sort of concept, and I don't need to do it by myself either. If there's other people that, that can help, but I've always been that sort of person that likes to connect people with things, if you know what I mean, and not become the owner of the information, but just sort of get it out there.
Yeah.
Because if you think that it will be helpful, that you can be one of the really like official ambassador in Australia, and then when you'll be reaching the other centers, that maybe if it will help you with the position and to convey the message, it will be great. Huh?
I think why don't we give it a go and see what happens? I'm working with one of the bigger RDAs in Australia at Arundel Park. They have 23 horses, and that's a really good, we're really working towards a platform of getting this type of information out through that centre.
It will be perfect. So we will contact you. Jojo, you got the email, no? The application for the ambassador. It's in the WhatsApp group.
Wait, I'm in one WhatsApp group that opened by Nicole.
For the ambassadors, and there is the application. So I will send it by email also to become ambassador. But anyway, I think it will be lovely if we can make photo. And just one more information that Christine sent 2 days ago, emails to all
I saw
of
it.
us.
I saw it now.
Yes, so if you can complete it, please submit it. If you can please look at the survey about the membership, because we suggest new membership structure, and we really value your feedback. And we are going to really redone completely the website. So and the function on the website. So there are some questions that we really value from you, how it should be done. Will we make photos, Kirstine? Do we want?
Yeah, we're unfortunately missing a good few people now because they've
Yeah,
had
if
to
you
leave.
can
but-
ask Sally and Uta if they can switch on a camera, and it will be lovely. If they want to, maybe they are not there anymore. Sally.
Oh, thank you, Sally, for that information.
Yeah. Yes, Sally is there, and I don't know if we have Uta if she can switch on camera.
Okay.
Okay, we don't have. So let's make
Okay,
photo
let's go
like
for
this.
it. Okay, big smiles. Perfect. Thanks, everybody. So we will obviously be having another Asia Pacific meeting in a couple of months' time. In the meantime, if there's anybody who would like to chair the meetings, who thinks that they have the time and the passion to connect with the Asia Pacific region, then please do drop me an email. It won't take a huge amount of your time, and we have a smaller little task force to kind of plan these meetings. So yeah, so if you have the opportunity and the time, please do let us know. And Jill obviously will be in touch with you about the ambassador stuff. That's fantastic. Thank you all so much for your time. It was lovely to connect with you. And I'll send out the email with the templates for the different sector map and standards. So thanks, guys.
Reading the message. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
have a lovely
Thank you.
summer or winter in your part of the
Yeah.
world.
Enjoy winter, summer,
Bye.
whatever month you're in.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
Bye. Bye, Priscilla. Bye, bye. Bye, everyone.
Thanks.